You are watching the Capital City Sports Network on SGTV.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Capital City Sports Network, where tonight, from the Plex in Irmo, South Carolina, and for the first time in 174 days, we've got Gamecock hockey. Hello, everybody, and thank you for joining us. My name is Dillon alongside Zach McKinstry tonight. We're back with you, and we could not be more excited about it. The scrimmage tonight between Team Mecca and Team Evan Hoey, our first chance to look at the new prospects and some of the guys hoping to make that opening night roster.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of excitement about rookie goaltender Trip Russell. He really wowed the coaches in practice, and also forward, that would be Owen Thomas, was very impressive on his skates, and expect a lot out of them tonight.
Just a couple of names to look out for. Last season at tryouts, the Gamecocks did not have a single goalie. Fortunately, later on, Kyle Gratzky and Zach Lynch would come on and backstop the Gamecocks to a handful of wins. But this season, 6 goaltenders on the first night of tryouts. Right now, you're going to see 5, including Lynch and Gratzky, with 3 new names. We'll get into them later on. But again, as Zach said, so many new prospects, almost 60 players at tryouts this season. But before we get into where we're going, it's good to understand where we've been last season for the Gamecocks. A lot of ups and downs. Zach, take us inside. What was 18-19 for the Gamecocks?
Yeah, very strong start for the Gamecocks as they came out to 6-0 going into Christmas break. They did struggle after the break, bumps going into the SEC hockey tournament where they did disappoint, a couple of losses there, a big one to Florida where they crawled back but couldn't quite get all the way back in. And then they made the regional tournament and they had to play Tampa, very tough team, lost 9-2 to end the season. But they're expecting a big upswing this year with all the freshmen coming in, and expect a lot of good things from this hockey team.
That big loss at regionals at the hands of the University of Tampa. The final game for 5 Gamecock seniors, including Captain Jake Tenji. The new captain this season, if you haven't heard, Cam Mecca, sophomore this year, led the Gamecocks in both goals and point scoring last season. And the seniors this season, only 2 of them, Corey Hawkinson and Alex Siegfried. Hawkinson not playing tonight, not a healthy scratch. He's got an injury he's tending to. He should be okay for opening night on September the 13th. That'll be in Clemson. We'll get into that more later. But some of the players we've been looking at, it's great to see such a large pool of talent. It's almost unexpected when you're this far down south.
Yeah, a lot of talent, and we can't forget about the seniors returning. We have Blake Drummond, who's a 5th year, and we'll have Duncan Hickman, who's in law school. Both of those guys will return as veterans for this team and maybe be leaders in the clubhouse.
A little bit of bonus hockey for those guys. And again, we're glad you could join us. We're going to send you to a break. When we come back, it'll be the beginning of the 2019-2020 Gamecock hockey scrimmage, Team Hoey versus Team Mecca, here on the Capital City Sports Network, presented by SGTV.
You are watching the Capital City Sports Network on SGTV.
Welcome back inside the Plex here, ladies and gentlemen. Just about to get underway here. Coach Alan Serwa giving his team, his prospective team that is, a couple more instructions before we get rolling here. And before we do that, we're going to get into the lineups here. For Team Mecca, starting out up front, Jack Ahlstrom, Matt Owen at center, and Jack Pitney on the right side. On D, it's going to be Nick Peters and Hunter Jackal. In goal to start the first period, Trip Russell out of the Boston area, Junior Bruins. And down to your left, Team Hoey, Alex Siegfried, Julian Rice, and Andrew Toten across the front. Colin Burke and Tyler Oakley on the back end. In goal, Kyle Gradsky. He and Zach Lynch will swap off here about halfway through the second period. Julian Rice and Matt Owen to take the face-off here for the Gamecocks. Healthy scratches, Cam Mecca obviously behind the bench, as well as Ronan Egan. We'll get into that a little more later. Colin Anderson, we are down and underway. Thank you for joining us, ladies and gentlemen. Team Cam Mecca going D to D here. A bit of a collision here. Matt Owen streaking down the left side. 2-on-1 develops here. Owen towards the slot. Save made there by Gradsky. A little backhand shuffle. Gets it with the stick. Loose out in front. Pitney waves at it. Can't get it. Still loose on the side of the net. Battling forward is Tyler Oakley. Shovels that one out off the high glass. Bobbles out towards center. And picked up wearing Dave Murray's jersey. Going across center ice. Centering pass. Shoots one. Scores! Right off the bat. Andrew Toten feeds Julian Rice. And Team Hoey out to a 1-0 lead here. Not even 30 seconds into the contest.
Yeah, a lot of quick hockey being played. Dillon, a big opportunity at one end, a good save by Gradsky, and a good job clearing that puck out to lead to the fast break for Dave Murray.
A little difficult here. Andrew Toten wearing Dave Murray's old jersey. Murray did not try out with the team this year. They haven't taken Murray's nameplate off that jersey yet. Again, as you can see, a little thrown together here. Everybody wearing different socks, different pants. In behind the Team Hoey net, wearing those road uniforms. A turnover there, in and out of the stick. Quick shot there, stopped by Kyle Gradsky. I believe coming off the stick there of Noah Maddie.
Well, I will tell you, Dillon, they certainly seem like they have similar speed, because that was a good play on the right side to set up that goal.
Andrew Toten and Dave Murray, two quick guys, helping their offenses out a lot. Gold line out now for Team Mecca. They're wearing the Gamecock practice jerseys. All defensemen will be wearing black for Team Mecca off a turnover here. Swatted down quickly, batted out of the air, and lays down. Ian Powderly tries to get after it. It comes into the skate of Ben Smith. Batted by a hand, kicked ahead, just past the stick of Ian Powderly, taken there by Ryan McGowan. Up in the air, puck pops, near collision on the near side there. Out again, towards center ice. Puck taken there. Owen Thomas, one of the prospects we talked about earlier. Top offensive prospect for the Gamecocks. Smith tries to feed Thomas. Puck bouncing a little bit there, in and out of the feet. And it comes back the other way here for Team Mecca. Into the corner here. Watched closely by three of Team Hoey's players. They'll take it under the net again. Twirling pass in front. Quick opportunity there. Ends up in the corner. Still, again, Team Hoey on the breakout. Weeks skies one. Glove down there. Nice play on the near side there by, looks like it's going to be Michael Peak. And now back the other way. They'll regroup. Chad Lizen wearing Dylan Jacobs' old jersey. He's sent that one out for Weeks. Big save there by Trip Russell. And the rebound taken. They'll work it back out towards the point. Koliga shoots one off a stick there, as we are 18:04 left in this first period. A 1-0 hockey game thanks to the goal off the stick of Julian Reese. Centering pass there. Never got to the net. Regroup back the other way for Team Mecca down the near side. It's going to be Michael Peak. Peak drops this one off. Taken there and thrown back in. Michael Bolger and Team Hoey, the regroup would not work. They're drifting out all the way down, and we will have our first icing of the contest. 17:41 to go here in the first.
Gotta love the quick play, Dillon. This team is one thing that they struggled with after the second half was speed coming out. They were slow starts to a bunch of games in the second half, but in this scrimmage early on, we can see a lot of speed from both sides, prospects and Hoey and Mecca, I should say. Impressive start.
The legs feed the wolf, as Herb Brooks always used to say. Speed, always a huge factor. Puck taken out now out of the Team Hoey zone down that left side. Chad Lizen has it. He'll take this one into the corner, still faced by some pressure there. Lizen goes into the boards, loses control of the puck. It bounces around in front. Trip Russell seals off that far side goal post. Taken the other way here by Mecca's team. Near side. Flip that one in. High off the shoulder of Gradsky. It pops out in towards the slot. Lizen out off the glass. Bouncer comes down to Rob Lawrence. On the regroup Team Mecca, they'll backhand that one. Taken there by Sean Burke. Big number 5. in white. As this puck popped out again, glove down, and the regroup here for Mecca's team. Again, near side there, rubbed out Michael Bolger. This one thrown on down. Gold line out for Mecca's team. This one ends up in the corner. 16:48 to go here. 1-0 hockey game. Off the dasher, Oakley can't get to it in time. Gold team cycling here. Brings one in front. That shot never got to the net. Follow-up chance. Gradsky had to fight that one off. Still it's loose. Again they whack at it, and it comes down free now. Intercepted again by the gold team. Finally, Team White gets it out. They'll head things back the other way, just past the blocker of Trip Russell there. That puck thrown in by Julian Rice. First line back on here for Team Hoey. They'll battle for it in the far side corner. Finally able to come away with it is Rice. Off the stick of Trip Russell, picked up in the corner there by Siegfried. Centering pass, unable to get to anybody there. Burke has it batted in between his skates, and now back the other way comes the gold unit. Right winger flips that one off the skates of Tyler Oakley, and he will go for a line change. Oakley to his defensive partner Burke, shoveled out on the backhand, taken there by Andrew Toten. He's got 1 assist in this game so far. Siegfried stripped of control. Gold line going to touch up here down the far side. Save made there by Kyle Gradsky. Right off the blocker. Great save, great explosiveness. Regroup again. Carried ahead. Looks like Nick Peters throws that one in. Saved by Gradsky. My apologies. That was Dominic Centracchio that took the shot. He's got the puck right now. Again, working with no numbers for half this team. And the other half of the guys are wearing numbers that were somebody else's last year. 15.5 to go in the first period. Battling for this one. Finally comes free. Toten going to send this one across to Ben Smith. Middle of the line change here for Hoey. Turnover there by Ben Smith. Swatted down here by the members of the red line. Michael Bolger, Zach Weeks, and Michael Peak. Powderly, this one off a stick, redirected back in. Smith picks it up on the right wing. Smith at the top of the circle, pulls up, tries to feed his defenseman there. Stripped of control, finally held in there. Nice play, nice extension there by Parker West. Puck thrown through the goal mouth, unable to get to anybody. Now Ian Powderly's gonna have to pick this one up. He reverses, down to his center, Owen Thomas. Taken down, puck loose in the slot, held in though. Shot through traffic, ends up in the corner. Battled for it there, pinching in down that wall. It's Parker West. Now the puck pops back down again. Smith fires it down low. Deflection a couple of times there, and Powderly's in after. Ian Powderly stripped of control. Red line on now here for Team Mecca. Puck dumped all the way back out. And Ryan McGowan wearing number 14 tonight for the white team. Stretch pass to Powderly. Little one-touch, plays it to himself here. 14.5 to go. 1-0 hockey game. Into the slot here. Quick shot, save made, maybe never even got to the net there. In behind the net of goaltender Trip Russell. Matt Owen works it free. Out ahead for Cam Mecca's team. Speeding ahead now here. Jack Ahlstrom and Jack Pitney brought it back again. They'll flip this one in. Defenseman pinching in here. Looks like Brendan Moore, and they'll battle for it some more. Finally comes free. Looks like Ahlstrom shoots that one off the outside of the cage. Jack Pitney in front of the net. Rims this one around, able to be taken there. A nice collision along the near side. Defenseman throws this one in and sends Jack Pitney down. Regrouping out at center ice, Avery Pruden. In behind the safety of his own net, 13.5 to go here. Score stands at 1-0. If you're just joining us, welcome in to the 2019 Gamecock Hockey Scrimmage. Team Hoey versus Team Mecca. Big collision there. Nice play. Near side, it's Duncan Hickman, the law school man. Back in uniform for his South Carolina Gamecocks. Bouncing puck finally settled down, stripped of control. And now burning one back down the other way with some speed here. Quick shot fought off there by Trip Russell. I don't have a number 16 on my roster here. We'll have to, Joseph Kolega, that's who it is, Joseph Kolega again. 16 was Nick Nardslicko's number last season, still getting used to that. Avery Pruden down the right side. Fires that one in and around. Gold unit on now. Max Lewis, Noah Matty, and Luke Rudman. Rudman waits in the high slot as Matty battles for it. Max Lewis gets involved too. Rudman waits patiently. And on the pressure, Joseph Kolega. Finally, white team works it free. Waiting along that near side wall, Andrew Toten. Finally, gold partner gets it free, and again, bouncing in that slot area. Kolega gets a chance at it, and now still whacked down here. They're jousting away in that near face-off circle. Underneath it comes. Pressure there to Kolega. Finally uses the high glass there. Smart play up for Toten. Now picked up again. Racing on through center, Julian Reese. Reese has it worked free. Across for Alex Siegfried. Defensive change here for Team Hoey. And again, some trouble getting that puck in deep. Peters bounces it off the dasher there for Team Mecca. Finally rimmed around, catches a stanchion, held in by Tyler Oakley. Long shot, tipped in front, just wide of the net. Collision there in the corner. Reese going in after it. He's going to get the puck. Reese tries to center one, has it knocked off his stick. Played back to Colin Burke. Burke across, too far for Oakley. He's going to have to regroup in the neutral zone and look for a friendly face. Right side now, it's Toten, middle of a line change here. Toten tries to drag one through, easy save there by Russell. He can't corral the rebound though. 11.5 to go in the first period, 1-0 in favor of Team Evan Hoey. Ben Smith back checking here, the left winger, has it poked off a stick. Back the other way, nice forecheck there by Team Mecca. Red unit on now, Smith reaches for that puck, can't come up with it. Play develops here, they'll skate this one on back towards the point, defenseman pinches in. Near side, Centracchio has it, works it down free. Michael Peak on. Peak has it free. Ben Smith gets in after it, able to play that puck through. And his center, Owen Thomas, streaks on down. The right-handed shot. Cutting towards the net, lost control of the puck. Unable to get it back, it's shoved along the back wall there. Ian Powderly plays it. The safe play up to his defenseman, Parker West. Point shot there, save made by Russell. Rebound comes back out. Red line going to regroup here. Shovel this one back, or it's taken by Ryan McGowan. Flipped up and into the bench there. Cam Mecca is fortunately okay. Acted like he took a puck up high, but he's all right. Blake Drummond on the ice right now, one of the defense pairings for Team Mecca. He's paired with Dominic Centracchio. We talked about two of the seniors coming back, and as a player who's returning, how good is it to see two familiar faces that you didn't think you'd see ever again, Blake Drummond and Duncan Hickman? How good does it feel to have them back in the lineup?
Oh, definitely as two D-men, which defense wasn't its bright spot of this team last year. So it's good to have some returners and some new kids coming in.
You welcome any and all experience on the back end in any season, regardless of the season before. 10:36 to go. Quick shot from the point there. Double deflection may have gone off the blocker of Trip Russell. In the corner now, Parker West. A couple players go down to the knees. They'll battle for it. Unable to be held in. They're going to rule that one onside. Puck looked like it came back out. They'll still battle for it. Team Hoey wearing the whites tonight. Those new uniforms, only the second time a Gamecock team has worn them. First time was back in Huntsville as Trip Russell steers that one into the corner. Taken now, Plotner. And sealed up against the side of the net, Trip Russell. We'll have a face-off here with 10:04 to go in a 1-0 hockey game. Line changes for both clubs. Zach, what have you liked from, both of these teams so far?
Well, early on from Team Hoey, Julian Reese has played a great game so far, creating chances out in front. We saw that one play where he cut in front of the net and just tipped it wide. And then on the other end, Kyle Gradsky has played great so far. A little slow, not a lot of chances on that end, but to start the period, he made a lot of big saves out in front.
Bit of a feeling out process for these teams early on. If you, watching at home, if you could have seen some of the plays they were making in tryouts and some of the hits they were throwing, boy, you would be even more excited to see this team play a regular season game. Really a great time to be a fan and a member of Gamecock hockey. Back into the corner here. 9:43 left in the first period. We're past the halfway mark of the first stanza. Along the far side wall, taken by Robbie Lawrence. Sent out, regrouped at center ice in the defensive zone there for Team Mecca. Gold line on now for them. They'll battle for it. Along the near side, puck pokes free. Collega throws it across to his defensive partner, Duncan Hickman. A pair of right-handed shots working the same defensive pairing. A lot of times coaches don't like to do that. They'll put players on their strong side. It means a right-handed defenseman works the right side, left-hander works the left. But in this instance, a bit of a surplus of right-handed defenseman now as Luke Rudman takes this one down. Right wing here for Team Mecca. Tries to curl into the slot. Taken down there by Duncan Hickman. He takes his defensive partner, Colin Burke, out as well. Right side now. Toten centering pass just too far for the stick of Alex Siegfried. Siegfried picks it up though. Pokes it free and they'll try to work it out into the slot. Taking their gold unit. A bit of a mixed unit here as two gold players on and Michael Peak, right winger for the red line. Peak, 4 checks here against Tyler Oakley. Makes the safe play out off the boards. Colin Burke, stretch pass ahead. The breakout would not go to Alex Siegfried. Back the other way. Red line. Puck protection nicely done there. Good execution by Andrew Toten. Gets a little involved with the official here. Right in front of the penalty box. That's team manager Tegan Vangelo in the penalty box there working the clock tonight. And a puck out into the bench, into the stands. And we got a stoppage in play here. 8:21 to go in the first period. We talked about some of the scratched players tonight. Ronan Egan among them, obviously Evan Hoey and Cam Mecca. Evan Hoey coming off of a shoulder surgery that'll keep him out for a little bit of the beginning of the season here. Corey Hawkinson also out recovering from an injury, and Colin Anderson should be cleared for practice within the next few weeks here. 8 minutes to go. A quick shot there, kicked out by the left pad of Kyle Gradsky. Taken there by Ian Powderly. He's got a couple of men to beat. Powderly's got some speed there. Coming on through center. Drops it off for Owen Thomas. Thomas takes on the backhand. The right-handed shot, tries to play it down the boards. Can't get it. Red unit takes over it again for Team Mecca. Quick breakout here. Might have some speed. Down the side. Peak has it taken off his stick there. Nice play on the back check by Colin Burke. Ben Smith sends that one over to a vacant side. Nice recovery pass by Ian Powderly. Tyler Oakley going to send it off the boards. Picked up by Ben Smith. Dropped off there for Thomas. Couldn't handle it. Nice back pressure here by Team Mecca. Thomas going to wait patiently. Send back for his defenseman. Ryan McGowan sends this one ahead. Rubbed out along the near side as the puck drifts in. Off the stick there of Parker West. It comes in. Pinballs around a couple of high sticks there. Couldn't flag it down. Robbie Lawrence on now, the third line center. Centering pass. Ben Smith tries to feed him in. Knocked down in front. Save made by Trip Russell. And the puck ends up behind the net. Lawrence again with Powderly and Smith. Working it back down. West shoots one. Save made by Russell. Puck popped down into the slot again. Held in now. Team Hoey keeping on the pressure. Just under 7 minutes to go here in the first period. Drifting out again. West settles it down. Right-handed shot. Shoots one up over the blocker of Trip Russell. Quick shot there. Some good pressure from the back end in the offensive zone. Rob Lawrence again. One of the taller players here for the Gamecocks. Have a delayed offsides. Finally, they'll touch this one up. As Team Mecca regroups, defenseman, stretch pass out again off the stick of Jack Pitney. Kicked out off the boot of Dominic Centracchio. Taken there, Matt Owen. Nice one touch ahead, but he's foiled there. Great defensive stick by Parker West. Brought back now. Lawrence drops this one off. He's going to go in and get it himself. Has it swatted away. Gold unit on, and they'll flip this one out. Right into that Palmetto Skate Club banner, and the face-off will come inside the Cam Mecca team zone.
A good job possessing the puck by Team Hoey so far. They've had a really good job hanging on to that puck in the offensive zone, creating a lot of opportunities on that last shift. But we've also seen pretty good defense on fast breaks. I believe it was a play by Hickman and then one by Peters on the fast break going the other end. A good job breaking that play up.
A lot of defensemen showed up, a lot of larger defensemen. Again, we talked about Hunter Jackal. We haven't seen a lot of him. Quick shot there, knocked down in front. He's working a top pair. It's a little difficult to see because Jackal playing for Team Mecca, they don't have numbers, and all the defensemen are wearing black jerseys, so we're going to try to keep you as up-to-date as possible. Right now, I'll tell you, Dominic Centracchio, the defenseman pinching in here on the near side. Blake Drummond's on the far side, and we only know that because we've seen them so often over the past year. Puck pops out. Drummond able to hold it in, falls a little bit. Centracchio controls. Fires one just wide past the blocker of Kyle Gradsky. Drummond hustles over to keep it in. Sends this one back down low. The gold unit goes to work here. Heavy pressure there from Joseph Kolega. Puck in the slot there. Kicked ahead, Julian Reese. A big hit there by Reese. Bowls over Blake Drummond. He's got a chance down. Left wing shot just high. Catches the glass over the glove of Trip Russell. Team Mecca gains control. They're going to slow things down here. Away from the forechecking of Rice. Centracchio pinching in, shoots one. And a glove save there by Kyle Gradsky with 5:05 to go here in the first period. Score stands at 1-0. We talked about at length the seniors, Blake Drummond and Duncan Hickman, who have come back, but the seniors who will not be back, we got a list of those two. Brian Soar, and we'll get back to him in a little bit. Brian Soar, Nick Pizzo, Nick Nards-Licko, Bobby Van Duzen, and your captain for so many years, Jake Tenji, all graduated and moved on. Brian Soar, we counted it up. All-time penalty minute leader for the Gamecocks here, 183 of them in 67 games played through 4 seasons. He set the single-season record in 2018 with 71 in, I believe, 21 games. What a pace for the penalty minutes of Brian Soar as we've got a play here blown down, I believe, offsides. That'll knock a couple of seconds off the clock. We're down and looking at 4:55, and the face-off comes outside the zone. Trip Russell looking on from his crease.
Yeah, you got to imagine a good chunk of those penalty minutes came against the Clemson Tigers, bitter rival.
A lot of penalties against the Tigers, and a lot of those misconducts. Now back the other way, Michael Peak tries to send one across for his winger, Michael Bolger. As this one underneath here, Oakley has a hand staple gun to his hip there a little bit. They'll battle for it. The red unit against Team White. Still, solid battle there by Tyler Oakley. Kyle Gratzky lays down the paddle to cut off any prospective passes. And now Owen Thomas on the breakout. Headman Ian Powderly's got Ben Smith to his left. 2-on-2 coming back with back pressure from Team Mecca. Powderly pulls up. Back to Oakley. Lets one go. Knocked down in front. Rebound there. Nice chance there by Owen Thomas. Thomas follows his shot, though. Gets it free. Shoots one. Sends one across instead. Oh, man, what a play there. Ian Powderly almost sent that back across. Red unit, Michael Peak.
Oh my goodness.
Big hit there at open ice. Michael Peak flattened by Owen Thomas. Burke sends one in far side. Thunders into the boards. Avery Pruden back to get it for Team Mecca. Forecheck pressure here by Ben Smith. Ian Powderly showing some pressure as well. Out off the boards, played by Jack Pitney. Moved back in for Ian Powderly of Team Hoey. Taken by Mecca's Avery Pruden. Up off the high glass. Racing back to get that one is Parker West. He will get it, send it off the boards, and line change here for Team Hoey. A bit of confusion there. Finally, they'll touch with this one up. Chad Lizen. They won't get flagged for a too many men on the ice penalty, but they will forfeit possession of the puck. And you'll see here, a lot of guys fighting for roster spots. The intensity is getting up a little bit here. The collisions are becoming more and more frequent. You've got returning players fighting to keep their spots, and you've got new guys trying to crack the opening night roster. Save made by Trip Russell. Rebound comes into the slot. In and out of the skates, they'll have it. Robbie Lawrence sends this one back in. Chad Lizen, the man to give chase here for the white team. Chops this one back. Nick Peters on the backhand. Turns one over, though. Quick shot there, just past the blocker of Trip Russell. Thunders into the boards. Picked up, shoveled out on the backhand. Nice job to hold that puck in by Ryan McGowan. In the corner, Rob Lawrence spins and moves this one again out towards the seam. Loose in front. Quick shot, save made by Russell. And the rebound picked up. Some patience here. Great zone time. D to D, they'll go. Quick shot, tipped in front. Russell's got it underneath him. And finally, quick whistle as that puck was in between the ankles of Trip Russell. Coming in on the final 2:39 of his time in this hockey game. After this period, we will see Liam Gormley in the second. Mitch Vollmer will be the goaltender for Cam Mecca in the third period.
Well, I'll tell you what, Dillon, how about that Owen Thomas hit? That came out of nowhere. He showed off the finesse earlier in that shift. A couple of dangles, setting up a good pass out in front. But that hit, wow.
Trying to show his versatility. He's not an overly large player, only, I believe, 5'10 or 5'11. But he's showing that he can skate. We know that. But he's showing he can hit, too. And anything more you can bring to this team, you're going to show it here in tryouts. Anything you can do to secure your spot on this roster and show the coach that, hey, I deserve top-line minutes. Anything you can do to do that, you're going to do it. Into the corner now. Just about 2 minutes to go, and again, another hit. Blake Drummond goes down. Plays that one from the seat of his pants. Chopped back out. Gold line still swatting for it. Not a lot of movement, not a lot of skating, just a lot of waving sticks here. You'll have to guess that's going to change. Gator Rudman sends this one out and down. And again, for those of you that forgot, Luke Alligator Rudman, that is his full legal name. Boys on the team call him Gator. He's got the puck right now. Centering pass there, knocked down in front by McGowan. Picked up, though. Gators got it again. Quick shot up over the glass. Under 2 minutes to play here. Two white team players come together, make a solid body check, move the far side. Joseph Kolega, stretch pass into the skates of Rob Lawrence. Evan Hoey likes that third line. Rob Lawrence, Michael Peak on the right side, and Michael Bolger, as they'll come back the other way. The gold unit goes to the bench. Red line comes on, and the black defenseman pinching in. Right now, it's looking like Avery Pruden and Brendan Moore. Pruden just touched that shot up. Moore in the red helmet and red gloves. The left-handed shot, who's got the puck. Not right now. Looked like Avery Pruden's going to give it back to him. Nice move into the slot. A backhand shot. Russell makes a save. Second opportunity. Doesn't go in. One player celebrating like he scored. Trip Russell laid out to make the save. The official signals no goal. Nice work there. Julian Reese taking that puck to the net. He's got one goal already tonight. Alex Siegfried and Andrew Toten, his line mates, looking to do anything they can to make it a 2-0 hockey game.
Yeah, and goalie on the other end, Trip Russell. We talked about him before the game, but he has done a good job after allowing a goal on the first shot at that end. He has really stood on his head and a couple of big saves on that end.
Mental toughness there by Trip Russell. You see his athleticism. Under 50 seconds to go, and they'll pull this one out of the scrum. Quick shot up over the bar. Great shot by Julian Rice. He got that one off with not a lot of room. Now streaking back the other way. Red unit with some forechecking here. 39 seconds to go. 1-0 hockey game. We near the end of the first period. Taken. Near side collision there. Julian Rice has it. Rice looking to make a 2-on-1 here with Siegfried. Centering pass. Never got to Siegfried. Nicely shut down by Prudent, and Trip Russell going to play this one into some traffic here. Knocked down in front. Siegfried has it down low. Backhand shot. Oh, and what a save by Russell. Stretching out with the right pad. Still that puck is loose on the backhand. They'll work it to Oakley. A scram in front. Tipped in front there. And it goes into the corner. Matt Owen able to move it up the boards. Out and down. Final 5 seconds of the first. Brilliant right pad save by Trip Russell. And the score remains 1-0 here with 3 seconds to go after the icing call.
Yeah, brilliant move down low by Drew Toten. A nice little dangle in front. But Trip Russell did not take the bait. Stuck with it as long as he could. And that was a brilliant save.
He's a patient goaltender. He doesn't react too quickly. But when he does need to react, he's got the athleticism, the size, and the speed to do it. They'll send Kyle Gradsky off here. Team Hoey going with 6 attackers. They'll send Duncan Hickman at the blue line. They stack the left wing there. And off the tie-up, that'll do it for the first 20 minutes here. Julian Rice, the only goal of the game, gives Team Hoey a 1-0 lead. We'll send you to a quick intermission here. I don't believe they're going to cut the ice, but when we come back, it'll be the start of the second period here on the Capital City Sports Network, presented by SGTV. Welcome back. Just about to start the second period here. No ice cut. The blue line, Jack Alstrom, Matt Owen, and Jack Pitney start out for Team Mecca. They've switched sides here. Down to our left, Liam Gormley between the pipes for Cam Mecca's team. And back the other way, quick 3-on-2 developing here. Out off the boards, swatted at by Ben Smith there. Does kind of a flyby, and still loose in the feet. Matt Owen comes away with it. Ian Powderly steals. Back the other way. Oh, nice move there by Powderly. Tries to poke it free for Ben Smith, but he can't do it. Great defensive play there. Hunter Jackal in the corner. Got the puck now. That's the man we've been talking about. Hunter Jackal battling with Ian Powderly there. And unable to come away with the puck. Now Nick Peters has it. One of the more mobile Gamecock defensemen from last season. Turnover there. Ian Powderly's got it. Back the other way. Sends it across. Intended for Owen Thomas. Off the boards, Thomas has it. Tries to stick handle his way to the net. Avoids a couple players. Powderly shoots one just past the glove there at Gormley. Puck still loose. Ben Smith looking for it. Hunter Jackal's got it. Delayed penalty called. And we've got our first penalty of the game. Didn't think we were going to get any. Ben Smith going to be sent to the penalty box for a hold here. 19:04 to go here in the second period. And we will have a power play for Team Mecca. Honestly, was not expecting to see any sort of penalty in this game. But Ben Smith is the first Gamecock to christen the penalty box this season. And if you'll see there in the Team Mecca penalty box, not enough room on the bench. The third goalie, Mitch Volmer, you'll see him in the third period. He's right now the lone man occupying that penalty box for Team Mecca. Assistant coach Ronan Egan giving some hand signals from the bench here. And a power play for Team Mecca. Ben Smith in the box for a hold. The gold unit tapped as the power play line. They'll work it back to Avery Prudent. Prudent waits. Sends it back down low to his right winger, Luke Rudman. Rudman back for Pruden. On the back post. Shot save made there by, and they're going to score. The initial shot was stopped by Kyle Gratzky. The rebound tapped in, and it's looking like, we'll have to take a look here, either Max Lewis or Noah Maddie put it in. Luke Rudman talking like he got part of that one. And they'll go for the handshake line. Yeah, sure, why not? 18:53 to go here in the second period, and the game all tied up at 1.
Yeah, Gratzky couldn't control the rebound on the first shot, and I guess they poked that one through. Nice goal by the goal team to tie this game up early on.
A quick power play. They were really patient on it. Avery Pruden took a long time holding on to that puck. He just let things develop in front of him. Made the smart play, worked it back down low, and the secondary crack is a big hit along the far side. That secondary crack was the one that got it into the back of the net. Pruden has it now. Reverses off the stick of an attacking player. Picked up by Pruden's defensive partner, Brendan Moore. Racing ahead. Moore's going to pinch this one up. He's going to lead the rush almost until he stripped the possession. Another collision out towards open ice. Avery Pruden has control. Pruden away from the forecheckers, out off the high glass. Chipped back in, and the rolling puck picked up by Ryan McGowan. McGowan loses it, this one up into the netting. A couple of kids in the corner there thought they were going to hit by that puck, but they will be secure thanks to that netting in behind and around the net of Kyle Gratzky. Gormley down to our left, as we said. One of the goalies that stood out the most in tryouts, along with Trip Russell. And he will get a chance to prove himself here in a little bit. I'm sure he'll see more rubber. It's a little difficult as a goaltender when you're playing only one period. You can't show off everything that you'd like. Trip Russell, you saw, he let up an early goal. That could have very easily defined his appearance here, but since he's a mentally tough guy, he's able to fight that one off and make a couple of big saves and make a name for himself here throughout tryouts. Out off the dasher. Taken there, moved around Charlie Plotner, and chopped that there on the near side by Michael Peak. Back down low, Team Hoey works it. Plotner, after it, loses the puck, comes back up Peak. Peak battling for it there with Parker West. West goes down to the seat of his pants, out and across. Dominic Centracchio has some trouble with it. Centracchio picks it up across center red. Moves this one into the slot, taken there. Back down to Centracchio. Nice passing play. That puck may have gone off the outside of the cage. Centracchio, the defenseman, down low. Back to his partner, Blake Drummond. Quick shot just wide of the net. Gratzky never saw it. Battling for it still. Ryan McGowan after it. Takes a man down. McGowan's got the puck. Shoots that one again. Nice defensive play by McGowan to get that puck free. Matt Owen on now for Team Mecca. Quick shot there, in and out of the glove of Kyle Gratzky. Brilliant opportunity there off the stick of Michael Bolger. Bolger spent some time with the junior Flyers. He's got the puck now in that left wing corner. Nice play to his defenseman, Drummond. Drummond lets one go through traffic, redirected in front. Gratzky got a piece of it, and that piece turned out to be enough. Still, red unit battling for it. Matt Owen, the center of the blue line, on the ice now. Finally, flipped up and ahead. They'll take the pressure off. Great work by Team Hoey to get that play out. Icing waved off here as we're under 16 minutes to play in the second. Nice collision there out at open ice. Jack Ahlstrom coming together there. Out off the boards. Ahlstrom in the blue uniform and blue pants. Jack Pitney in the black pants for the blue line. And offsides, talking about the blue line there, Andrew Toten getting a little over anxious as he tries to get in early. We'll have a face-off here just outside the Team Mecca zone.
Team Mecca had a very impressive offensive zone shift there. Kept the puck in for a good minute and a half, and good forechecking to keep that puck in the zone.
And it's got to be a little bit difficult when you're playing. Not everybody's wearing the same uniform. More so for Team Mecca, obviously. You've got Matt Owen on there as the blue center. Has a chance here. Quick save there by Gormley. Punched out with the blocker. Hickman controls, fires one, in and out of the glove of Gormley. Save made again. Big rebound chance, kicked out with the right pad. Liam Gormley showing his stuff here as the puck drifts down all the way for an icing. We said we'd see Gormley perform at some point. A lot of silence in the early moments of the second period, but boy, did his game just blow up.
The first save there was pretty good, but the rebound save was much better. Quick chance in front, and a good job by Gormley to keep that puck out.
A couple of great reactionary saves, but those only work if you're in the right position. Gormley technically sound there, able to come out on top of his crease a little bit, make himself bigger. As you'll notice, he is one of, if not the smallest goaltender here. Point shot, thunders through traffic into the boards in behind. As it comes to the stick of Nick Peters, fires that one off a off a forechecking player there, goes into the netting, comes back down and hits Noah Matty in the helmet. And we'll have another whistle and another face-off here at a 1-1 hockey game. First pair on now for Team Mecca. Nick Peters, the defenseman, lined up along the far side. Hunter Jackal on the near side as this puck picked up, moved back out. Mecca's team can't regroup this puck. Hickman's got it. He's going to take it in himself. Led all defensemen in scoring last season. Nice play in front to the backhand. Gormley shuts that one down, and he's going to seal it with his left pad and his glove to that post.
Impressive entry there by Team Hoey, all lined up at the blue line, and Hickman took it in. Great pass in front, and quite the shot there by number 6, Drew Toten, who has had an impressive game so far.
Hickman, 2 goals and 9 assists for 11 points last season. That was good enough, as we said, to lead all defensemen in scoring, but also tie him for 3rd place on team assists, and he almost got one there. Peters battles for it, fights off 2 white-jerseyed players. This one kicked in there by Ben Smith, taken there by Owen Thomas. Oakley tries to spin away with it. Finally comes back out. Team Mecca able to get it out. Going to be a 2-on-1, maybe a 3-on-1 back the other way. Ben Smith, the lone defender, back, and he's not even a defenseman. Smith finally gets it up. Past the stick of Colin Burke. Into the corner. Owen Thomas pivots, gets in after it. Burke now. He'll get involved with Noah Matty. Matty with Luke Rudman. Max Lewis on there as well. Taken ahead by Powderly. Poke check by Lewis. Taken on the near side. Ben Smith gets it into the skates of Nick Peters. Tapped at there by Ian Powderly. Puck goes down. Now Avery Pruden. Back along. Rudman, first defenseman Pruden, has to glove that one down. Drops that one off. A nice forecheck there by Ben Smith. He comes away with it. Centering pass knocked down by Peters. Great defensive play there by Peters, but Team Mecca getting a little caught up in their own zone. Thomas into the slot, shoots one, save made by Gormley. Rebound comes back out, too far for Powderly. Burke holds it in now. Shot from the point, knocked down in front. Powderly has it, can't get a good handle on it. Powderly finally swivels one, but it ends up in the far side boards. Burke pinches, gets that puck down, has to battle there with Rudman. Burke now, centering pass, Smith has it. Powderly shoots one off the outside of the cage. Gormley may have got a stick on that one. Still, Powderly into the slot. Can't get a chance off there. Robbie Lawrence had it on the backhand. Back the other way. Nice back check there by Lawrence. Oakley on the regroup here. Some line changes certainly coming for both teams. Gloved out of the air there. Nice play by Max Lewis. Shoots one. Scores! Max Lewis, what a play. From the hand to the stick to the back of the net. It's 2-1 Team Mecca.
Impressive shot there, coming off a good sequence for Team Hoey in that zone, but good effort there by Team Mecca getting that puck in, and a great shot. Upper 90 there for Team Mecca.
As this game starts to open up, we see guys taking more chances, and we saw that offensive pressure at the one end for Team Hoey. They get denied, and Team Mecca cashes in on the other side. Brilliant play. Didn't corral the puck, didn't stop for a second, just had it on his blade, shot it. The quick release there from Max Lewis, and it's 2-1. Back the other way. Down the right side. Centering pass broken up there. Nice play by Ryan McGowan. Peak tries to feed Bolger. Back the other way it comes, drifting on in. Icing waved off, taken by Rob Lawrence. Lawrence battles in the corner there. Brendan Moore on with Avery Pruden on the defense now for Team Mecca. Moore's got it, sends this one up. Past the glove of Michael Peak to the stick of the opposing Ryan McGowan. Tipped back in by Lawrence, picked up by Pruden. Pruden going to send this one again off the boards. The quick breakout started here by the red team. Nice move on the far side by Bolger. Bolger can't handle that puck. McGowan's got it. McGowan out off the dasher to his defensive Parker West. Near side. Back out to the far side, Rob Lawrence. We've said his name a ton tonight. Rob Lawrence, the third line center. Pulls up, fights off a check there. Tries to center this one and gets it to Chad Lizen. Back to his defenseman Collega. My apologies there. Still getting used to some of these guys. Hopefully they'll be around long enough that we can really get used to them. Matt Owen picks it up over center. Nice move to the backhand there. Quick shot save made by Gratzky. Rebound chance, and Gratzky stopped that one as well. Great play with the glove there. Keeping it right on top of that pad and keeps the score at 2-1.
Owen Thomas impressive in that offensive zone. We see that speed and that agility. Good stick handling, but a good save by Gratzky on that end, who's been pretty good tonight.
Gradsky's night coming to a close here. He and Zach Lynch will switch at the 10-minute marker, at least as close as they can get to it. Play will dictate that one. Out off the boards, Hickman has it. Shovels this one up there to Alex Siegfried. Taken by Matt Owen. Siegfried has it. It'll bobble around, and a quick shot there off a rolling puck stopped by Gradsky. Secondary shot into the shin pads of Jack Pitney. He'll move it to his center, Matt Owen. Owen fighting for it. Centering pass, can't get that one. Siegfried has it now for Team Hoey. Bouncer out past the stick of Blake Drummond. He'll have to race back here. Forechecking of Julian Reese. Hickman gloves that puck down to his winger, Alex Siegfried, and they'll call a hand pass there against Duncan Hickman. Play will come out for the face-off. Alex Siegfried, again, one of the 2 seniors this season. 7 last year, only 2 this year, Siegfried and Hawkinson. As we'll look around, Corey Hawkinson is somewhere in the house. Can't find him, but we know he's here. Again, it's just such a different thing. You know, you have so many seniors that graduate, at least in this case, 2 of them come back, and then to have 2 seniors this year and a ton of rookies coming up, that's a lot of depth of talent and opportunity to really win a lot of hockey games this season. You want to retain as many players as you can for as long as you can. Off the draw, held in by Hickman. Puck bounces up into the air. Racing after this one, Julian Reese. Reese has it back the other way with Siegfried. Looks for Toten. Reese charges in around. He's going to wrap this one around all the way to the near side. Send one. Picked up by Siegfried on the back end and shoveled over. High stick. They'll finally work this one in, and they'll wave it off. Toten wanted that one. They're going to wave it off. Andrew Toten, a brilliant play. Bats the puck out of the air and shovels it in, but a high stick will negate the goal.
And that play set up by one of the more impressive players that we've seen tonight, Julian Rice, wrapping it all the way around. And a good setup pass there in front of the net. Impressive hand-eye to whack that puck out of the air, but stick above the goal, so it will be a high stick, and we will have a face-off in the neutral zone.
Got Owen Thomas on the ice now, taking the face-off against, and it was looking like Luke Rudman took that face-off. Usually plays the right side, but took the draw that time. Hunter Jackal, the defenseman, into the corner. Bumps Owen a little bit. Ian Powderly with it as we approach the 10-minute mark. Oakley at the point, control, shoots one, tipped in front, just past the glove there, Liam Gormley. Burke for Smith. Back down for Burke, past Thomas. Peters around the far side, taken there into the stick of Noah Maddie. Maddie with some speed. He's got Lewis on the left side. Maddie tries to get that one through traffic off the skate of Smith. Maddie's going to slap this one back in. Rudman controls, faces pressure from Burke into the slot. Maddie can't settle it down. Again, it comes for Colin Burke. Held in by Peters, moved back in, off the stick of Rudman, into the slot. Nice move to the backhand, shot, save made, rebound, still it's loose, and finally they'll blow the whistle. Gradsky had it for a second, puck finally came free. Rudman had a secondary whack at it, but the score is going to stay at 2-1 here, and that'll be it for Kyle Gradsky. Zach Lynch coming in. He played the majority of the games for South Carolina last season, appearing in 12 of them in total. He started 11. Save percentage 489, or goals against average 489, save percentage 789. Not the numbers you want to see. Both goaltenders for South Carolina, goals against average well above 4. Defensively, not the strongest team. But hopefully with the addition of some of these new players, some of these new goaltenders, that goals against per game can go down and the goals for can go up.
Yeah, and we're certainly seeing some competition tonight. Gormley has been great so far. Trip Russell had a pretty impressive outing other than that first shot that we talked about. And the goalie position for this South Carolina hockey team is certainly trending in the right direction.
Everybody's fighting for their spot on this roster. Past the halfway mark in this hockey game, 2-1 in favor of Team Mecca. Red line battles for it against Hoey's team in the far side corner. Finally work it free up for Ian Powderly. The players getting a little too close together here. Burke back to his feet. Moves it across. Oakley, sky shot. Tries to get that one out quickly. Peters going to shovel it down and back into the corner. Powderly gives him a shot. Burke going to wind things up. Powderly hollering for that puck. It'll be a 2-on-0 back the other way. Powderly has it in, shoots, fakes the move. Owen just missed it. Tries to put it back off the goaltender, and Gormley gets knocked into the net. Some of the players here for Team Mecca want the call. They don't think they're going to get it. And Ian Powderly, I'm going to tell you exactly what he tried to do there. He tried to do the Kucherov move. The fake shot put it between the wickets of the goaltender. It's essentially a non-move. It's one of the most impressive things you could ever do. He did it in tryouts to end one of the shootouts that they had. Almost executes it there, but no cigar, thanks to the pad of Liam Gormley.
Would certainly be impressive if we can see him pull that out this season. One of the more nasty moves in NHL history.
You know that's not going to be the last time we see that. He'll pull that out at least once a game if given the opportunity. The power play for Team Mecca. Nick Peters is in the box there for something that happened in front of the net there. I'm not entirely sure what. We didn't get the call. But 9:08 to go here. Nice move there as Team Mecca short-handed. Trying to get something going here. They'll throw this one back in. Team Hoey needs to be reminded they're on the power play. Back again. Tries to curl that one through. Some forecheckers picked up. Moved down low to the back end. Tries to roof it. Up and over the net is Zach Lynch. The red line used as the penalty-killing line here. Passes to Avery Pruden up into the glass. Puck still on sides. Pruden knocked down hard there. Shoveled onto the backhander. Nice hand-eye there by Brendan Moore. Gormley makes the stop. Moves it to his defenseman, Moore. Moore, short-handed. Going to move this one out. Works it around to the right side. Still stick handling there. Makes a nice move under the stick of Parker West. Loose in front, and the forechecking of the penalty killers may come back to bite him here. Racing back the other way, Chad Lizen. Wearing the former jersey of Dillon Jacob. West going to shoot that one. Knocked down in front off the blocker of Gormley. Loose in front. Ends up in the corner. Out at the point. Moved back in by Rob Lawrence. West gets it free. Lawrence gets it back. Top of the circles. Across. Taken there by West. Shot there. Knocked down in front. Taken by Lizen. Lizen out for West at the point. Lizen gets it back. Holland for that puck is Rob Lawrence on the near side. Is he going to get it back? West has it now. Center point shoots one. Tit there. Nice save with the stick by Gormley. Underneath the penalty killer, Pruden has it for Team Mecca. He'll send this one all the way down. Icing waved off because they're on the penalty kill. And we don't have the penalty time up on the scoreboard here. We know there's 7:30 to go in the second. Not sure how much power play time is left. It's got to be taken down soon, though. Reese can't handle that puck. Picked up there by Toten. Nice stick play there by Jack Ahlstrom, the left winger here for Team Mecca. Zach Lynch has it. Nick Peters out of the box. You heard Evan Hoey yell even there. Penalty killed with some offense there by Team Mecca. They'll break this one out. Team Hoey wearing the white uniforms tonight. Reese has it down the right side. Can't handle that puck. Stick that by Blake Drummond. And Reese gets it right back underneath, looking for a centering pass. Reese has it. Moves it in front. Shoots one. Save made by Gormley. The rebound. Taken again. Secondary crack at it. Gormley stops that one too. Couple of big saves there against Joseph Collega. The defenseman pinching in. Long shot ends up to the right of Gormley. Picked up by Drummond off the boards. He's going to have to figure out what he wants to do with it. Hickman fires that one back in. Taken there by Team Mecca. Moved up to Matt Owen. Hickman sweeps it to the boards for himself. The puck pinballs back in towards center. Jack Pitney takes it. Pitney has it in the slot. Shoots one off a skate. Gets into a little collision there. And Reese going to take it as he falls down. Blew a tire there in the defensive zone. Going to give Team Mecca here some secondary life on the power or in the offensive zone. Siegfried brings it ahead. Smacked back in by Drummond. Slowly back to get it, Joseph Collega. Turnover there right at the blue line. Nice play. Getting involved there, Max Lewis. He's got a goal so far tonight. Back the other way, it's going to be Owen Thomas. Nice move to the back end. Shoots one. Oh, what a play. Still the puck's loose. Gormley's going to kick that one out with the right pad. Pops up in the air over the net. Gormley made the save that time as well. Still with it. Thomas shoots. Scores. What a goal by Owen Thomas. What pressure by that line. Thomas, Ben Smith, and Andrew Toten playing the right side there. And we've got a tie hockey game.
Gormley had been really impressive up to that point. Really not a lot he could do there. Great first save.
Nothing he could do on that one.
Good rebound, and what a shot by Owen Thomas. Very impressive outing for him so far tonight. He's playing quick. He's playing fast. Some good moves in the offensive zone, and he is creating chances, Dillon.
I'm sure he would have liked to score by a little earlier than 5:56 to go in the second period, but he's going to take it. We knew he'd score at some point. That'll give Andrew Toten his second assist on the night. And a tie hockey game here in Irmo. Gamecocks versus Gamecocks here. Guys trying to crack the open night roster. And Ben Smith skies one to the far side there as he fell down on the near side. That might work out in his favor, though. Ben Smith has it, plays it to himself, knocked down in front. Smith still battles for it. Gets it loose, comes back to the point. Powderly winds, fires just wide of the net. Past the stick of Gormley. Nice sweep play there by Tyler Oakley. Owen Thomas has it again, battling for it. Thomas and Hunter Jackal battle away, two of the top prospects for the Gamecocks. Back to Burke, another top prospect. walks in, sends one over for Ben Smith along the far post, but he couldn't handle it. Smith has it now. Out of that far side circle, knocked down in front. Powderly, quick shot, up and over the glove of Gormley. Peters in after it, finally trying to take the heat out of the hot kitchen here for Team Mecca. Peters has it, nice move around, and he's gonna have a 2-on-2 here if he hurries. Peters, nice move across, sends it over for, and a big chance there. Noah Maddie just sent it through the open goal mouth. Maddie, Rudman, and Max Lewis on as the gold unit here for Team Mecca. Under 5 to go in the second period. Recently tied hockey game, thanks to Owen Thomas and the second unit there for Team Hoey. Works that one free. The aforementioned Thomas. Chad Lizen back for Powderly. Lizen going to get this one back. Left-handed shot out of the left wing corner. Centering pass picked up in the slot. Just wide there. That shot by Ryan McGowan. Rob Lawrence pressured here. McGowan wants it. He'll get it. Can't handle it though. Pressure by Jackal. McGowan. Center ice pass. West shoots one just wide of that left side post. Battling for Powderly. Still on the ice. He's been out for at least 2 minutes at this point. Ian Powderly battling for it. You think he'd be getting towards the bench by this point. Taken out of the play nicely by Luke Rudman. Peters can't hang on to it. Rudman's going to get this one back. Swatted out of the air by Parker West. The battle for it continues along the far side wall. Picked up by Noah Maddie. Moved out towards center, taken by McGowan. Team White touches up. McGowan lets this one go free, but he's going to get it right back. Defenseman in the corner now. Peters takes this one. Stretch pass. Going to be picked up by Michael Bolger, fresh from the bench. He might have a weird angle here. The Bolger to the back end. Oh, and what a shot goes off the crossbar. Bolger gets an impossible angle shot up and stairs, and a follow-up chance. Big save there by Lynch as well. Some luck, some great saves here by Zach Lynch. The score remains 2-2. Back the other way, Chad Lizen going to use this little rush here. Try to use it to his advantage. Rubbed out there. Brendan Moore takes it. Shovels this one ahead to Peak. Peak throws one up and barely stays in the playing surface here as West going to race back to get this one for Team Hoey. Stretch pass redirected in. They're going to really touch it, and so it will not be icing. Racing in to get this one, Andrew Toten. Pair of assists tonight. He wheels. Gets hit by a couple of players there. Runs into all of Team Mecca, essentially. Moves it to Rob Lawrence. Lawrence centering pass, unable to be handled there by Joseph Collega again. Collega in the red pants with the star-spangled stripes down the side. Collega has it, walks. Still going to drop this one off for Hickman now. Near side point, can't handle it. Swatted at, taken by the red unit there. Nice backhand pass ahead from Bolger to Peak, but Peak couldn't hang on to it. Peak gets after it in the corner against Collega. Hickman comes in to help out. Picked up, thrown ahead, stretch pass for Rob Lawrence, intended for Andrew Toten, would not go, and a bit of a dangerous play there. Both men seem to be all right. Icing finally called. Toten battling for the puck there in the corner with, I believe, Brendan Moore, and icing will send this play all the way back down to the right.
Yeah, and some great chances for this Team Mecca squad this latter half of the second period. First, that Rudman line, which has 2 goals already, both the goals for this team, with a big chance, 1-2-3 quick passing, and an open net just missed wide. And then secondly, another chance down low.
Prudent shot knocked down in front. He's going to get his own rebound here, it seems, and shoveled back out the other way with some speed. Reese has Siegfried breaking towards the net. Reese shoots one. Glove save by Gormley. Lightning quick reflexes there with the glove, and the score, again, kept it 2-2.
Gormley with another impressive save there.
Every single one of these goalies for both teams has been fun to watch. They've played really some solid hockey here. A lot of times these scrimmages like this end up 8 or 9-7 or something like that, but 2-2 as this puck pops around in front, finally taken by Jack Ahlstrom. Out off the glass, Hickman tries to use his back to pin that puck to it, and he can't do it. Pitney loses the puck into his skates a little bit, gets it back. Ahlstrom has it now. Ahlstrom sends one in front, knocked down by Reese. Reese, the forward, coming back to play a little bit of D here. Under 2 minutes to go in the second. Reese going to keep this one. 2-on-1 materializes. Pruden, the lone defenseman, back. Reese down the side, centering pass to the back, and he scores! Julian Reese to Andrew Toten, and it is 3-2 Team Hoey. How about that line? Siegfried, Reese, and Toten.
Yeah, and Justin Reese has been phenomenal tonight. If we had to name an MVP here almost through 2 periods, Julian Reese, he's been wonderful. A great assist there, and another wonderful finish there by number 6, who is that? Drew Toten. That's his 3rd point of the game?
Third point of the night. You got a goal and 2 assists. Some great looks, but I'm sure Alex Siegfried got a touch on that last puck. He's got an assist as well. 6 points so far for that top line in a 3-2 hockey game. Owen Thomas, the other goal scorer for Team White, captained or coached by Evan Hoey. As we said, Hoey will be back around the October time. As this puck pops around in front, he had some surgery to repair something in his shoulder. He's feeling good. He's practicing, and the collision there with Ian Powdle is going to cost him his stick. This puck out off the glass, swept ahead by Team Mecca. Gold unit brings it on. Max Lewis has it now. Lewis the long shot, fought off there by Lynch. After the rebound, Noah Matty quickly shoveled ahead, intercepted by Rudman. Rudman, the mismatched socks here, a bit of a trademark of his, at least in practice. Racing back ahead, Owen Thomas, nice job protecting the puck. Thomas into the slot, nice move, tries to curl around a defenseman, and he stood up there by Dominic Centracchio. Move back, Burke gonna hold this one in for Evan Hoey's team. Only temporarily though, as some nice forechecking and stick checking there by Luke Rudman. Burke has it now. 39 seconds to go in the second period. Rudman, after the turnover, has a chance now in front to the backhand. The puck rolled up on him. Beautiful opportunity there for Michael Bolger. Michael Peak in on the play as well. Blake Drummond, D-to-D, Centracchio has it now. 25 to go. Up and ahead. Final seconds of the game here. Nice save there by Zach Lynch. Final seconds of the game for Andrew Bolger. Lynch got hit a little bit there, and we'll see what comes of this one. I look down to my left only briefly. We'll have a call here and some time to reset as Zach Lynch collects himself. Did you see what happened?
I did not, no. Looks like a little run-in with Lynch. He's going to skate off the ice.
He might be cut a little bit there. I didn't see who went into him. Just a battle play at the front of the net. And it looks like that might actually be it for Zach Lynch to end this game. We'll see what they end up doing here. 15 seconds to go in the second period. They will confer, and they'll send in Trip Russell. Trip Russell playing a little bit of hockey for both teams here. Thought we had seen the last of him. Russell's going to come in, and to add to the confusion, Trip Russell goes from Team Mecca to Team Hoey, at least temporarily, for the final 15 seconds of period 2. Watch him make a huge save here. Drummond at the point has it. Throws this one back in, far side corner. Oakley in to get it. He takes a hit here and grapples a man to try and get after that puck. All three Mecca team forwards in that corner trying to battle for it. A pair of Evan Hoey's players, and they'll shut that play down for the final seconds of the second period. And the players will skate off for this one. We will have an intermission, a true intermission. They're going to come on, cut the ice, and when we come back, it'll be period number 3 as Team Hoey leads Team Mecca 3-2 here from the Plex on the Capital City Sports Network, presented by SGTV.
You are watching the Capital City Sports Network on SGTV. You are
All right, welcome back into the Capital City Sports Network here at the Plex in Irmo, South Carolina. Just about to get underway with the third period here, the inter-squad game between Team Hoey and Team Mecca. And joining us now in the broadcast booth, the official tweet curator and social media guru for the Carolina Gamecocks, Charlie Miller. Charlie, welcome to the game.
Thanks, Dillon. How are we doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. How about you doing?
View's great up here.
Now, what exactly, as your title as the official tweet curator, how seriously do you take this job?
Oh, I take it very seriously, Dillon. It's something that gets me out of bed in the morning. I come out here, I get really excited to just see my friends play hockey. I mean, all these guys on the team, I just consider them friends, but when they're out on the ice, it's all business. And I just want to inform the fan base about what's going on if they can't make it out to the game.
Now, when you compare this year's prospective team to last year's team, what stands out to you as something that is going to be more of a strength going forward?
Well, I'm seeing a lot of good things out of some of these potential goaltenders. I'm liking what I'm seeing there. I'm seeing a lot of speed out there on the ice from some new guys. I think that we're going to be able to put together a real great squad this year.
It's really a promising time of year here for the Gamecocks. So many things can happen. So many things can go right. You got your eyes on the SEC tournament. Now, that's a little bit different this season. Instead of all 8 teams qualifying, they've expanded the league. They've expanded the division. And so now the Gamecocks are going to have to battle here for a playoff spot there. And we'll make some early projections. How possible do you think it is that the Gamecocks find themselves in Nashville come February?
I'm genuinely not worried at all about that. Nashville is our destination. That is our goal. That is what this team is constantly looking to go for. And based on the squad that we have out here tonight, I'm not worried at all, Dillon.
And we need some hot takes here. We're comparing Cam Mecca as head coach to Evan Hoey. What do you like from Cam? What do you like from Evan? Walk us through the coaching matchup.
Well, based on what I've seen out here, it's obvious that this white team, Hoey's team, is better in terms of talent. But I think that Cam Mecca is just a way better coach. This game's way closer than it should be, and Cam Mecca has just coached the heck out of these guys and motivated them, and they're playing great hockey, and they don't even have any business keeping up with this white team in terms of talent, but they're doing it, and I think that all can be attributed to Cam Mecca. It's
been a close game, 3-2 right now as we head into the third period. We talked a little bit about overtime with Evan Hoey. Would they go to overtime? Would they go to a shootout? If this game gets tied up, what do you think? Would you prefer a shootout or overtime?
Well, I think as a hockey fan, first and foremost, I would, of course, prefer a shootout. That being said, getting free hockey, as they say, is just a bonus. You know, I'd love to see it, but obviously we don't want to be pushing guys. We don't want guys to get hurt, any of that stuff. But it would be fun.
Now, we'll take as much hockey as we can get as we are just about to get underway here in the third period. Thanks again, Charlie, official tweet curator for the Carolina Gamecocks Hockey Club. Thanks for coming in, Charlie. Pleasure talking to you.
Thanks, Dillon.
Zach coming back on in now. And again, Zach, I'll ask you some of the same questions that we talked to Charlie about. It's a close game, and we're going to speculate a little bit here. What do you think? What can we expect out of the third period from either one of these teams?
I think they're both going to come out pretty strong here. It is a close game, and we got a new goalie in net right now, or the switch teams, I should say. Trip Russell. We'll get to see him play a little longer. Actually, no, we're going to switch to the third, Mitch Vollmer.
New guy.
And we're going to have Liam Gormley on the other end. Is that correct?
Liam Gormley stays in down to our left.
So, yeah, we get to see these young goalies, see what they have, and see if they can compete with the current goalies from the last year, Kyle Gratzky and Zach Lynch.
Gormley, the most recent goaltender to defect to the other team. Started out with Team Mecca, now playing for Team Hoey. And actually, both goalies have defected to the other team. Liam Gormley now he's in for Team Mecca here. They'll make sure both goaltenders are ready. We are just about underway here again. Jack Alston, Matt Owen, Jack Pitney starting out against Alex Siegfried, Julian Reese, and Andrew Toten. Third period underway here, 3-2 from Irmo. Pitney going to hustle in after this one. He's got a step here. Tries to curl that one away. Gormley fifes it away with the stick. Pitney still in after it. Some nice jump off the face-off here by Jack Pitney. Matt Owen after it. Colin Burke going to send this one around for Alex Siegfried. Nice quick pass off the boards to Julian Reese. Reese across to his winger, Toten. Quick shot, save made there, and almost a cover. Puck still loose there. They'll try to pull it out of the pads there. And Mitch Vollmer able to make the save there. He had a couple of quick cracks at that one. And welcome to the game, Mitch Volmert. How about that one?
Yeah, quick start for Volmert. And it's that one line again. It's Reese, Julian Reese, Drew Toten. Very impressive, pushing the puck into the offensive zone. Good passing and good execution there on the offensive end.
Off the draw, comes back to Oakley. Tipped a few times in front, ends up in the corner. Tyler Oakley, a sophomore this year, one of the part of the rookie rush here. Last season, we saw so many young players come in. Off the boards now, Burke. Swipe back down. Reese has it. He's going to walk the line here. Shoot one just wide. Quick shot there. The release by Reese ends up just a few inches wide of the post. Peters going to shovel this one out on his backhand. Colin Burke back for Peters again. Nice diving play there. Unable to hold that one in is Reese. He's going to walk the red line here, swipe this one back in, back skate a little bit, and then head for the bench. Peters back to get it for Team Mecca. Out of this one, it's got Drew Toten. Toten, as the red line starts to come on now for Cam Mecca, Michael Bolger, Zach Weeks, and Michael Peak. Off the breakout pass, nothing going there. Parker West, the defenseman, comes back for Gormley. A bit of a miscommunication there. West has it. Steers that one away from Michael Peak. McGowan can't handle this one. Off the turnover, quickly bumped back to Ben Smith. Out off the boards, intended for Owen Thomas. Recycled again. Smith going to drop this one back. He'll hope that Ryan McGowan's got a better chance here. McGowan, dangerous play in front, steers away from Michael Peak. Out into the boards, puck pops all the way back up in the air. They'll finally wait for it to drop back down. Drummond has it now. Near side, Centracchio pinches down low. Michael Bolger going to fill in on that near side. He'll joust with Owen Thomas in the corner. Ben Smith going to flip this one back up. Powderly's got it. Sweeps this one across now. Thomas has it. Right winger down the right side. Tries to curl that one around the defenseman. He's done that a couple of times. It's only been successful about once or twice. He's a quick guy. He's trying to beat guys with his hands. He's going to have better luck if he tries to beat him out wide with his speed. Red unit on still for Mecca's team. Stretch pass would not go. In past Duncan Hickman and in behind Liam Gormley. It'll go down for an icing and a stoppage of play here with 17:38 to go in the third.
Yeah, in an intermission, you heard Charlie Miller talk about the talent this white team has, and we've seen a lot of crisp passes here early on in the third period. Good opportunities in the offensive zone, and a face-off here, taking another opportunity right now.
Official tweet curator for the South Carolina Gamecocks, Charlie Miller. Camped out in the penalty box right now next to team manager Tegan Vangelo. And again, if you're not familiar with the staff of the Gamecocks, we already mentioned those two. Head coach of the Gamecocks is Alan Serwa, East Coast Hockey League Hall of Famer. I believe he's 11th all-time in goal scoring for that minor hockey league. Alan Gordon, the equipment manager. Steve Brochu, one of the assistant coaches. As back the other way comes Team Mecca. The coaching staff sitting just below us to our left here in the broadcast booth, watching their team from the stands, trying to get a better look here. As this puck redirected between the skates, Brendan Moore's going to regroup in neutral territory, chip this one out off the backhand, tries to get it to his left winger, can't. Hickman's going to kick this one ahead, and it'll be taken there by Charles Plotner. Bouncing puck settled down. I'm going to assume that Charles Plotner prefers Charlie, but since we don't have written confirmation of that, we'll stick with Charles because that's what we've got on the sheet here. Held in there. Nice play by Joseph Collega at the line. He's going to get it right back. Collega sends it down low to the right side. Quick shot there off the outside of the cage. Hickman tries to get something going there, and this one ends up out of play off the steel siding there. 16:35 to go in the third, and another stoppage of play. We talked a little bit about the rookies and their effect on the Gamecocks last season. Last season, 11 skaters combined for 87 points, one of those belonging an assist to Zach Lynch. 87 points. The Gamecocks in total scored 218 of them. That means rookies accounted for 40% of all Gamecock scoring last season. The youth is a movement here. The youth makes up for a lot of the things that end up on the score sheet and a lot of the things that don't. It's a big hit there and a shot off the outside of the cage. So a lot of these new guys, you see them providing the energy here. That's direct proof that the young guys are often what drives this hockey team. Far side, Team Hoey brings this one up. Big hit at center ice, almost there. Noah Maddie looking for a little bit of revenge on Chad Lizen. Hickman takes a hit there. There are no friends out. These are a lot of guys that have been playing together for a long time. No friends out there tonight. Like we said, roster spots are not, they are a commodity right now. They're not frequent. There's some value to that. You got to battle for it. Chad Lizen in the corner, shoots one. He scores! What a shot by Chad Lizen from a sharp angle. And that is going to stretch the lead here. 4-2, Team Hoey leads.
Tough angle shot there. That was real impressive. Knocked the water bottle off top. Very, very good shot there. Team Mecca goes out in front by 2 goals. And we talk about that young talent, Dillon. They keep churning them out, the freshmen at South Carolina that can play hockey.
Looks like Mitch Volmer had a hard time sealing that post there. It's back the other way again. Team Hoey comes back right away. A centering pass ends up off a skate. Andrew Toten gets in after it again. Alex Siegfried, and a bit of a collision there on the far side. They'll work this one out. Backhand shot rises. Julian Reese unable to tuck this one home. Breakout pass by Team Mecca. The blue line out. Ahlstrom, Owen, and Pitney. Burke looking to go D to D here. He's going to hang on to it, call for the reverse. Nice play there. Oakley sends it up for Alex Siegfried. He can't corral this one. And Hunter Jackal going to send this one back in. Burke absorbs a hit there from Pitney. Out off the boards, picked up by Toten. Toten gets the body there. Taken by Reese. Reese, a 2-on-1 with Siegfried. Shoots one just past the blocker side of Volmer. Puck effectively clears the zone on itself. Oakley back for Burke at the red line. Going to send this one back in. Volmer back to play it. Doesn't see anything he likes, so he's just going to leave this one. Nick Peters sticks it up into the air. And Reese has it now. Kicked away from Matt Owen. He's going to try to, nice puck protection here. Taking it away now. Skating in towards the slot. Reese shoots one upstairs just wide. Siegfried has the rebound off the glass. Taken there. Siegfried gets it back. Tries to center. No one can get a stick on it. Jack Pitney finally comes back for Team Mecca. Takes it all the way out. Tyler Oakley on the restart. Oakley out through center, now up for that right wing. Oakley pressured by Pitney. Going to turn around up towards the top of the circle. Still doesn't like what he sees. Sends this one across. It ends up in the corner. And this one again out off the steel wall there. And again, another stoppage of play this time with 13:55 to go in this hockey game. And we talked about it was a close game. Maybe we'll see overtime, maybe a shootout. But thanks to the boys on Team Hoey's club, the deficit a little larger now.
Yeah, and that young talent again coming through. We also talked about the seniors that left, and a lot of this team this year will be what did they learn from the team last year in the SEC tournament and the regional, and how can they improve upon it this year?
Already you can tell a lot of these guys have their focus on Nashville. So many months away up in February, but again, you got to qualify for it this time. It's not like it was before where if you play all your league or all your conference games against all your SEC opponents, you qualify. There are 16 teams now in the SEC Hockey Club, or a hockey conference rather, and you got to qualify. Gamecocks are in a division. We'll get more information on this later on. The Gamecocks are in a division with Kennesaw State, Georgia, and Georgia Tech, I believe. Don't quote me on that. We'll solidify that more as we get closer to the start of the season here. Ben Smith. Owen Thomas moves that one again off the stick. He walked back and played the point here a little bit. Stoppage of play as this puck goes out. It's really hard not to look far ahead to the SEC tournament, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Especially with the new teams coming in, you don't know what to expect. What to expect this year in the SEC conference. A lot of good teams, a lot of good hockey on the way this year.
And the Gamecocks have a bad taste left over in their mouth from 2 heartbreaking losses in that tournament and a couple of heartbreaking losses the year before as well. They lost the first game both years. They a heartbreaker both times in the consolation game as Powderly has this one, moves it in front. Thomas can't get to that one. Underneath Ben Smith, centering pass just past the skate there of Mitch Volmer, poked off the stick of Owen Thomas, and back the other way comes Team Mecca, picked up there. Moving quickly ahead, Michael Bolger, he can't hang on to the puck. He's going to try to come back and get it though. Ian Powderly curls at the blue line, picked up there, moved back, and now Luke Rudman's going to have a break. Nice move there by Rudman, all alone, and he can't hang on to it. Great defensive play there by Parker West. Rudman still with it. He'll move it out towards open ice. Blake Drummond on the restart. He'll send this one in off the glass. It hits a stanchion. Kicked that there by Liam Gormley. And now West has it. Watch closely there. Rudman comes away with it. Centering pass just can't be put in. Gormley makes a big save, and he'll get the glove on top of it and deny Luke Rudman and Noah Maddie as well as Max Lewis. They all had a couple of whacks in there. Gormley slams the door shut. Score stays at 4-2.
What a play by Rudman to get that puck into the offensive zone in the first place. Nice little spin to avoid the defender, and then great chase down clearance by Parker West, and ultimately a good save by Gormley.
I think every center this season is going to want to have Luke Rudman on his wing. Just the way he plays. It's a quick shot in front there. Doesn't end up on net. Big save there by Gormley. But the way Luke Rudman plays, he's such a hard-nosed player. He goes to the dirty areas. You're going to score a lot of goals with a guy like him on your wing. As this puck pops around in front, big save by Gormley. He waved at it with the glove. Back to the point now. Pruden keeps it in. Off the stick there, Michael Bolger. Waved at there. Picked up by Pruden. He's going to kick it up to his stick. Try to wave at it. And again, loose in front. Gormley makes the save there. Keeps it out. A combination of the paddle and the right pad there. Great hand-eye. Max Lewis bats that puck down. Back again. Icing will not be called. Duncan Hickman gets at it. Kicks it with the blade of his skate. Tries to get to it. He'll be wrapped up, but not held in there by Rob Lawrence, filling in at the point for the pinching Duncan Hickman. And again, Rudman there, making plays on the puck. He's going to reap the rewards here of his hard work. Rudman shoots one off a skate there. Follow-up chance there. Can't be put on goal there. Looked like Jack Pitney. Pitney taken into the boards there by Plotner. They'll battle for it more. 6 players in total in that corner, and it looks like it's going to be Team Hoey comes away with it. Back out, far side, Chad Lizen. Lizen on goal, tries to shoot one, but that puck just rolled off of his blade there. They'll move it back out to the point in Hickman. Quick shot, knocked down in front, loose puck, couldn't be steered home by Plotner. He'll rim this one around for Lizen, but it comes now to Hickman. Hickman plays that puck up into the air, finally back down to the ice. We're going to be taken by Avery Pruden. Pruden now for Moore. Moore advances for Pitney. Pitney, the only Team Mecca player for miles, it seems, makes a nice move inside out by Pitney. Can't hang on to the puck, though. Fantastic move there. In tight, stick handling in a phone booth, but he couldn't get the shot off. Peters, the defenseman now. Up for Pitney. Takes a hit there, tries to make a play. Hunter Jackal waves at that puck. Defenseman there playing the right side. Waved at again. Team Mecca can't get this puck forward. Alex Siegfried going to move this one in. Colin Burke forechecks. Burke and Jackal, 2 top defensive prospects, come away. And a turnover there. Toten has it. Right wing. Going to take a shot there. Save made by Volmer. Rebound by Siegfried. Stopped again by Volmer. Rebound into the corner. It's Toten again. Toten battling for it there. Peters has it. Plays it along the boards. Taken by Jack Ahlstrom. Sky that pass ahead. And a slow roller stopped by Gormley. Dropped off for Oakley. Oakley tries to escape his man there, and Burke incidentally going to put that puck up into the netting, out of play, and a stoppage here with just about 9.5 to go.
Yeah, we get to see more out of that Team Hoey line. It's very impressive getting shots on net back and forth.
Off the draw, Oakley's going to backhand this one ahead. Colin Burke's got it. Off the dasher. Intercepted there by Peters. He's going to have a chance here. Peters drops this one off. Far side shot. Save made by Gormley. Rebound in front. Picked up there by Reese. Back the other way. Team Hoey's going to have a chance here. Some speed. Reese down the left side. Taking it on goal. Tries to sweep that puck through the goal mouth, but he couldn't get to it. Hunter Jackal now out off the boards. Tries to jump start the rush here. Bolger has it. Taken away there by Burke. Burke now to the outside. Sends this one in right past the post. Burke had gained the red line, though, so icing waved off. Peters can't corral that puck. Julian Reese after this one with some speed here. He'll battle for it with Jackal. Reese has the puck there. Steers it away from Peters. Peters with the active stick. Sends this one up off the glass. Held in there by Burke. Taken there. In the slot, it's Reese. Swatted at and finally jammed out towards center by Team Mecca. Down the left side now, Peak has a chance. He's leaned on there by Burke. One-handed that puck in front. No one was home, though. Luke Rudman back on the ice now, as well as Owen Thomas in the slot off sides. You saw Owen Thomas wind it up. You can see when he gets that speed going, he knows exactly where he's taking that puck, right down Main Street, right to the net. Unfortunately for him and his Team Hoey teammates, play whistle down off sides.
Yeah, very impressive there. We've seen that speed all game, and now we have a goalie change. Trip Russell's going to return back into net and replace Liam Gormley, who had a great outing tonight.
I think the highest volume of shots and great chances came against Gormley, and he weathered the storm there. Some great play by Liam Gormley. It was unclear as, again, the goaltending situation is still being figured out here, but so far Gormley making a solid case for himself. Owen Thomas avoids all three of the gold line forwards. He's going to take it around now on his backhand. Works it back out now to Parker West. Shoots one, tipped in front. Save made there by, brilliant stop by Mitch Volmer. Puck finally lays down on the tape of Luke Rudman. On sides, yes they will. Keep that puck in the zone. Back now, Noah Matty, back out towards the point. Tipped between the wickets of Blake Drummond. Now it's going to give Ian Powderly a chance. Powderly hustles back. He's going to have to contend with Centracchio and Blake Drummond there. Powderly tries to spin away from Centracchio. He's still got the puck. Breaking now. Wes into the slot. Looked like he wanted that pass from Powderly. Centracchio advances this one now to Luke Rudman. Battling there. Rudman, nice play to kick that puck up to his stick. He's all alone though. Centracchio joins the play. Rudman still has it. Poked off his stick. Finally brought away now by Parker West. Jack Pitney joins the play now. Keeps it in. Only to turn it over, and now Team Hoey takes control. McGowan jump starts the rush. Played in by Ian Powderly from his knee. He'll head to the bench. Drummond, soft touch up ahead for Ahlstrom. Now it's Pitney again. Pitney been very active here in this third period. Quick shot, save, rebound. Owen almost able to tuck that puck home. Matt Owen on the far side just shoots it past the glove of of Trip Russell rather. So many players, so many goaltenders are having a hard time keeping track of who's who. 6.5 to go here in the third period. 4-2 hockey game, thanks in part to goals from Owen Thomas and Chad Lizen. Following chance there, big shot up and over by Joseph Kollega. Underneath, they'll keep the pressure on. Quick shot, save made by Volmer. Didn't even see that puck, but he was in a good position, so it hit him anyway. Underneath still, Charles Plotner centering and getting the puck right back there. It's wrestled out of his skates and taken by Avery Pruden. Pruden across, taken there by Ahlstrom. Hickman on the regroup press, going to send this one back in. Miscommunication there between him and Charlie Plotner. So we'll have an icing here. Trip Russell goes for a skate, and we'll have a face-off here just under 6 to go in the period.
Starting to see some life here from Team Mecca late in the third period. A couple chances on net down low against Trip Russell. And then on the other end, you were dead right. Volmert didn't even see that puck. He wore it before anything else. But good positioning, good save.
Start to wonder here. The 2-goal deficit with 6 to go. At some point, Cam Mecca is going to pull his goalie. The question is just when. If they get a goal here, it might be a little later. Chance in front, knocked down. Colin Burke plays this one ahead to Reese. Pinballing ahead. Back again comes the red line. Shoots one into the corner that looked like an intended pass. Centering again. Follow-up chance. Knocked down in front. That one stung Tyler Oakley a little bit there. Up ahead, Julian Reese. Team Hoey weathering the storm here. Trying to get some offense going back the other way. Another collision with the goaltender. This one a little more mild than the one to Zach Lynch. We talked to Evan Hoey in between periods. Zach Lynch split his finger open. He's all right. He might need a stitch or two. Into the Team Hoey corner, picked up and moved to Tyler Oakley. Oakley, as we approach the 5-minute mark, sky pass knocked down. Picked up there by Moore, bodied off the puck there, solid hit by Toten. One-handed by Reese, gonna look for Toten here. Into the slot, shoots one, saved by Volmert. Great shot, great positioning, great save there to keep it at 4-2.
Yeah, that's something we saw a lot of last year was turnovers in the neutral zone and defensive zone. Good play there to keep the puck, or get the puck into the offensive zone rather by Team Hoey, and a good shot, good save on both ends.
Both these squads far from mid-season form, but you see little flashes of, okay, they're starting to shake the rust off. We're starting to get into a little bit of a rhythm here, starting to develop some slight chemistry. Some of these lines is more apparent than others. But the one that comes to my mind is that first line for Hoey, Siegfried, Reese, and Toten. Maybe look to see those guys together again at some point in the future. Nick Peters, meanwhile, carries this one ahead. Poked off his stick momentarily there by Owen Thomas. Peters stood up there at open ice by Ian Powderly. The result is a Ben Smith play back the other way. Powderly flexing the muscles there on Peters a little bit. Hope you saw that one. At the point, McGowan shoots that one off the shoulder pads of one of the gold forwards there. Most likely Max Lewis, as they'll play this one back ahead. Solid collision there on the near side. Rudman after it, takes Owen Thomas down. Puck comes to McGowan. Watch closely there by Rudman. Puck comes free, Smith has it. Backhands that one ahead, and now Parker West going to jumpstart the rush. Into the zone, it's Powderly. Little inside-outside on Hunter Jackal. Kicks the puck out of his skates, has it still. Smith breaking towards the net. Quick shot there by Powderly. Save made and rebound loose. Volmer doesn't know where it is. It comes to the near side now. Off the dasher, it's Thomas at the point. He'll walk, send this one back down low for Powderly. Powderly kind of rides the circle there a little bit. Into the slot, sends one back down low for Thomas. Too far for his stick. He'll pick it up off the dasher. Takes this one wide, delayed penalty. Trip Russell's going to head to the bench. Extra attacker comes on now. Finally touched up there in the left wing face-off circle by Noah Maddie, and we'll see who gets sent off here. Power play coming for Team Hoey and a chance to stretch the 2-goal lead into 3.
Powderly's another one on this Hoey team that's been very impressive tonight. He was impressive a lot of last year, and hopefully we'll see some good out of him this year.
Second in team scoring last season. 11 goals, 9 assists for 20 points. The only player with more, Cam Mecca. As we said, the next captain for your South Carolina Gamecocks, after the departure of Jake Tenji, gone but not forgotten. Some great leadership there by Tenji. He really created the mold on what a captain should be for this hockey club. Nice save there by Volmert. 3:23 to go in the third period. Tenji actually stopped by tryouts Wednesday night. He's doing pretty well. Had a chance to talk to him. He said it was real nice to come back and see all the boys. He's excited to see the direction this team is headed. Always nice to see the things you've built the foundation for. Russell going to stop this one. His team on the power play. It's Peters in the box, I believe, for the second time tonight. Hickman with some speed down the left side. Duncan Hickman, a fifth-year return player, but again, his roster spot not exactly guaranteed, so he's working very hard to try and secure that spot. Centering pass, unable to be taken there. They'll work it D to D. It's Hickman. Spins at the point. Nice saucer pass lands beautifully on the tape of Collega. Collega underneath, taken there by Chad Lizen along the far corner. Lizen likes what he sees, moves it back over to Lawrence. Lawrence centering this third line here, and the power play unit back across for Hickman. Down low, Lizen again. Collega off the dasher again. Beautiful cycling here. Kind of lulling the penalty killers into a false sense of security. Back down low, they work it. Collega, after that puck hit a stick. They've got it again. Bouncing puck can't be settled down by Plotner. Off the boards, Lizen's got it. Underneath, taken there by Plotner. Tries the centering pass, knocked down in front. Too many penalty killers in that slot area. Finally taken by Moore. He'll get this one out as far as center. Taken into the boards nicely there by Collega. Hickman on the regroup. 20 seconds to go on the power play. Cam Mecca out of the box shortly. Minute 47 to go as this puck whistled down on the icing. And it'll come all the way back down for a face-off to the left of Trip Russell. 1:47 to go here in the third.
Some impressive cycling on that power play. You got it right, Dillon. There was good passing all around. Didn't get many shots on net, but good to see the power play being effective and getting some offensive zone time.
And again, obviously the circumstances are different. There's not as much pressure on in this game, but a lot of times you'd see the Gamecock power play last season have some brilliant work in the corner there. Michael Bolger on the penalty kill here. We saw a lot of times the power play seemed rushed, seemed uncomfortable. They couldn't get any good cycling going, but some promise here, at least on this one. They don't score on it as Nick Peters is out of the box now. He'll come in and join the play. 3 defensemen on right now for Team Mecca. Moore kicks that one out of his skates, and another one picked up here by Toten. Empty net, he scores. Andrew Toten, his 4th point of the night, 2nd goal. And that will all but put this one away here for Team Hoey, and he is smiling more than anyone on that home team bench. Team president and temporary coach, Evan Hoey.
Yeah, and I'm sure team captain Cam Mecca will be hearing this one for a while.
Oh, absolutely. I honestly hadn't even noticed that Volmert had vacated the cage here. Empty net goal makes it 5-2, and all but puts this one away, but still, Team Hoey going to battle for this one. Volmert makes the stop, and with 1:09 here to go in period number 3, we'll have another face-off. Is it just me, or did this game go really quick?
It did. That third period flew by.
Well, as much as we've enjoyed this one, it makes us look forward to all the upcoming games even more. Shot save made by Russell. Rebound goes just wide. Trip Russell diving back to his right. He may have got a stick on that puck a second time. Underneath 1 minute to play here. Andrew Toten looking for the hat trick. Sends it in front on the backhand. West, big save there by Volmert. Brilliant try getting across from his left to his right. Avery Pruden has it now. Out off the boards. Waved at there. Icing, and finally a call here. 37 seconds to go. Icing will take this play all the way back down. And again, you just see the play slows down to a crawl, and then sudden flashes of brilliance. Beautiful stop there by Trip Russell.
Yeah, it's quick how this Gamecock team strikes. They did that a lot last year where they would play slow, and then for a couple of minutes or it seems like a spark hit and they would just shoot.
Collega from the point cycles this one back down as we hit the 30-second mark. Don't exactly remember the score of it was the Garnet and White game last season. I believe Coach Surwa's team won that one, but this time he's not involved in this one. Rudman has this one, shoots one, save made by Trip Russell. In front again, this time it's Rudman. Powderly works this one free, under 10 to go. Pruden's got this one as far as center. He fights off Ben Smith, who blows a tire at least twice there. I think Ben Smith needs to get his skates sharpened, and that will do it. Final score of the game, Team Hoey 5, Team Mecca 2. And that puts the cherry on top of training camp. 4 days of tryouts, and then we have our scrimmage tonight. Really just a fun time for everyone and a great opportunity for us, as we said, to get our eyes on these young guys coming in and the future of Gamecock hockey.
Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to this season. We saw some flashes of brilliance from a lot of different places on both teams, and I think we're going to have a good season here, Dillon.
Julian Reese finishes the game with a goal and an assist. Alex Siegfried has a helper. Owen Thomas, one of the rookies we talked about the most, ends up with a goal. Chad Lizen, 1 goal for Team Hoey. And again, these are our approximations. We don't have an official scorekeeper. There may have been an extra assist thrown in there somewhere. The goal scorers for Team Mecca, Max Lewis, and there was another one somewhere, but we didn't write it down. Andrew Toten, if we can elect a player of the game, we're going to give it to him. 2 goals, 2 assists, really driving the offense there for Team Hoey. From the beginning of the game, he got the first goal. Or he got the first assist, rather.
Yeah, that line in general has just been spectacular, and hopefully we'll see them paired together this in the regular season. Very impressive outing for both Reese and for Toten.
Unfortunately, not all the players who were in the game tonight will be on that final roster. And Alan Surwa's got some very tough decisions to make as far as who makes the cut and who doesn't. Coach Surwa addressing his team now as we get the official off. There you see Corey Hawkinson. We knew he was here somewhere. Hawkinson standing next to Zach Lynch, who back in his street clothes now. We hope his finger's all right. Hope that doesn't impact his play this season. Really, just I'm so happy to be back. I'm sure it's easy for anyone listening at home to tell. We are so glad to be back. We are. Charlie is. We talked to team president Evan Hoey, and it's just a great night for Gamecock hockey here. The Gamecocks can roster 30 players in total. They can dress, I believe, 21. They can dress an extra defenseman if they so choose. Well, they can dress an extra skater. Coach Surwa always elects to dress a 7th defenseman, and from speaking to him, it sounds like that's what he will do in this upcoming season. But a lot of tough decisions to be made, and we will get them to you. I'm sure the rosters will be announced within the next day or two, and then after that, the attention turns to Clemson. September the 13th, out at the Pavilion in Taylor, South Carolina, the Gamecocks will open their season against Matt Loughran's Clemson Tigers. We hope to see you there. We hope you've enjoyed being with us for all of tonight. Quick thank yous again go to all of the Gamecock hockey staff that have been so helpful to us, all the staff at the Plex. Vincent Arceo is our technical director. None of what you see happens without him or Hannah Parala, our camera operator tonight. For Zach McKinstry, my name is Dillon Clark. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Good night, Carolina, and forever to thee.
You are watching the Capital City Sports Network on SGTV.